Greetings, crafters, and welcome to episode 53 of my Better Than Wolves extravaganza. I greet you a couple hours after we last parted ways. I've been doing some more digging in the nether, occasionally popping out. There was an ocean to cross most recently, and now my most recent nether portal has decided that it really wanted to place me well above the ground because for some reason right down there wasn't good enough. So I'm thinking I can approach this in one of two ways. One being I just get myself above that water there and drop down and then have to build my way back up, or I go get a bunch of gravel, drop it down, gravel or sand, and then ladder my way down, sort of thing. I'm kind of partial to just jumping over there and then building my way back up and finding a way to relight the torches because that won't be too big of a deal. However, I used up my entire diamond pick. I got sick of doing it every 100 blocks or so and just dug until my pick was gone. So I'm maybe half a pick's worth east. So I think I like the getting over that water and jumping, but I want to rejuvenate this pick before I do anything. So I'm going to head back to base, do that, get a couple other supplies, maybe some more food, and then I will report back once that is done. See you later. Alright, and I'm back. Refreshed my pickaxe, got some more torches, and apparently it's snowing. I wish I knew what time of day it was, because that there looks like a plains biome, and I would really, really, really like to get over there when it's light out. And I'd really like to not be there when it's not light out, because, you know, if I get over there and it's not light out, or whatever, I lost my train of thought while talking sillily. If I get over there when it's dark and there is a village, or if I get in the vicinity and a village spawns and then there's zombie villagers and then they wander away, I don't want that. But it looks like I might get 2 tries. It's either that or... Gosh, that's just a stupid stark contrast, isn't it? It looks like I'll have lots of opportunity, maybe, to find some plains biomes. So perhaps I make my exit as far away from that area as possible. So I think instead of going over there, I could also wait out the weather, but I don't like that idea as much. Oh, I could try to hit that 1 block slot right there. That sounds like a great idea, right? It's like the whole circus act, jumping off a diving board into a teacup or whatever. There's also the very real possibility that I don't have enough bricks to get that far. That'd be a problem, wouldn't it? Might have to go in that one no matter what. We'll see how far this can take me. I'll reserve at least a half a stack of netherrack. Of course, I took a whole bunch of stacks home. Yeah, this is gonna be... I guess I could maybe use wood planks. Those would be fine for the most part. Don't mind me just making a gigantical, stupid platform out of netherrack that's gonna sit in the air floating because my stupid portal couldn't spawn on the ground. Figure that one out. Okay, I think I'm about lined up. Let's head this way now. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of netherrack. Oh well, I'll just make it out of planks. So this is quite the adventure, and of course it's turning to night now. Bright side, I've been keeping this platform fairly well lit, so I don't think I should have any enemies spawn on top of it. Yeah, I think that's all close enough. Except maybe right there. That one might be problematic. Okay, well, it got a lot closer than I thought it would. We'll go ahead and use these planks since I can make more from all that oak that I harvested. One of the portals that I made ended up being in a mine shaft, and I just explored it a little bit, gathered up some wood. Ooh, super dark night. Okay, so in theory, that'll be enough to just jump right off and fall straight down into the water. And then I'll have to build a ladder back up out of blocks that I'll have to gather up. That'll be a fun endeavor. But in the meantime, actually, you know what? I want to see what a snow block does. Because I know Flower Child added them as building blocks. But I haven't had the ability, well, the desire, to experiment with them yet. So let's see what we can do. So you probably just make a loose snow slab. And then if I get 2 of those, it makes loose snow. Alright, cool. I wonder if the packing mechanics let you, you know, make packed snow, and then that doesn't have gravity or something. Either way, I'm going to wait out this winter wonderland of a night. It's probably one of the super dark nights. And I will see you in the morning. Cha-cha. So I don't know if it's just the spawn radius and snow isn't falling as far, or if I can see a little bit farther. But this cutoff of the snow is really weird. But either way, it is morning, and it is time for me to jump. Alright, hopefully I don't die. Geronimo. Made it. Sweet. So, disadvantage here. Now we're all the way down here. And the way to get back up is, you know, all the way up there. So I don't know which way I want to explore first. I guess to my... Oh my goodness gracious! That was an Enderman spawning right on, or jumping right on top of us. That was scary. So scary. Okay, seriously, Torch, come on. I know a fire plow isn't that great, but come on. There we go. Alright. Light up all the torches, and let's head this way, because why not? Hey, there's that Enderman. He's still angry. Still angry. Okay, so I'm looking that way, and it might have just have been a weird display issue, or like those couple blocks were just out of range, because now I'm just seeing a bunch of snow. So that's fun and exciting. I'm gonna kill a couple pigs, because I'm getting low on some pork. Oh, you know what? That means those other places that I thought were plains might also just be weird spawning. That's a bummer. That's a big bummer. Well, at least this is an area that I can explore, though. I was sort of aiming for me having already discovered a village at the beginning of this episode, just spend a whole bunch of time exploring and find one, and then episode 53 would actually be something more than me just wandering around aimlessly. But I got real excited about the prospect of those being some plains, and I wanted to share the ridiculousness of my portal, which, you know, there it is right now. But alas, the realization... How did all of these animals not die? Oh, I know how they didn't die, because I was out of their range, so they weren't in the world, but they were around. Or they hadn't spawned in, because I hadn't gotten to ground level yet. I thought I saw some, though, but, you know, whatever. Whatever. Oh, thanks, Mr. Cow. Doing some good work. I should probably pick a direction instead of just wandering in a circle, huh? So that's east. So that's the way I keep going, is east. That's the way I came from. I'm not likely to double back, so that would be a good direction. I mean, honestly, any direction's a good direction. But west would probably be the best. Mostly because it's not a direction that I'm likely to put more portals. Just because I dug as far as I did on purpose to get past the ocean. Whoops. Come back here. Alright, so I think as predicted it's not going to be plains over this direction like I'd hoped. It's just going to be a lot of this frozen tundra. Big old biome of it. I remember that happening in my last Better Than Wolves world, where like there was an entire continent of this darn biome. It was actually fairly aggravating, mostly because there isn't anything good that spawns in this, in my opinion. So let's see if that was east, west, so that means I'm heading south right now. Alright, well, I'm going to do some wandering around, and I will jump back into recording when I find something of interest. See you then. Just wanted to share with you the discovery of this pink sheep, which I have absolutely no way of taking home since it would get corrupted if I tried to take it home. So, it's just going to live here. And I can only hope to be able to find some near-ish spawn or be able to breed them, which I've never actually gotten breeding to give any sort of mutation. I assume I'd have to breed 2 different colored sheep together. Ooh, a jungle. But I haven't done that yet, especially since I only have white and brown sheep. Some of the most common, and they're probably the least likely to have funky mutations. But, yep, exploring continues. Salute. Brief check-in. I did some exploring to the west until I hit ocean. Ended up... Oh, wait. West? No. West. Yeah, west is that way. Did exploring some that way until I hit ocean, then followed it for a little bit, and then circled back, and then built this, super rickety stairway up top, and then I ran back to my base quick and had an epiphany regarding cooking food while on the go. I've been wasting my time with campfires and whatnot, and why should I not have a cauldron, which could cook faster, in theory? And then I thought, well, why stop there? Because the original thought was cauldron plus campfire, but why not have cauldron plus netherrack? And then I could even get a 9x9 of netherrack and cook super fast. So that is the tech that I've thought of regarding exploring and food cooking. I think I'm going to go ahead and explore that way now, since that should be south, I believe, because east, west, yeah. That should be south, and then I might eventually go north too, but we'll see. So, ta-ta for now. Oh my goodness gracious, a light blue sheepy. Wow, too bad there's no way I can take you home. You poor sheep, I'm sorry. Yeah, no luck finding even just a plains biome so far. I've been going almost specifically south. North, I couldn't go very far at all. So I've been going a lot south. I've curved a little bit east just now, trying to see if there's anything in this little fringe biome here. Doesn't look like that's the case. And yeah, like I said, I just cannot find a plains biome to save my life. I just find these little strips in between other biomes, and it's just completely insufficient. So yeah, the adventuring continues. I've been going for about 2 hours now. It's pretty ridiculous. But I'll see you later. Toodaloo. God. No. Hey. Ooh, you need to... Yeah. You just calm down. So apparently I just found a village overnight. And, oh god, do you... Oh. No. Oh. So does this freeze them or something? No. Yeah, so... Oh god, okay. I do not want to die. Alright, didn't know that was going to happen. Okay, so I found a village, finally, and of course, I didn't see it overnight, so I came out, and there that guy was, so this is going to be grand. Finally freaking find a stupid village. Ah, and it was right here. I should have just gone back in the portal overnight. Granted, I don't even know what I'm doing. Clearly, it doesn't do anything to them right away, and I'm gonna need more than just the 16 soul urns that I came with. Oh, and if I go anywhere, they're gonna despawn, so that's wonderful. I do not have high hopes for actually being successful with this village. The first stupid village that I've found in this entire search, and it's gonna be all for naught. That's aggravating. I don't know how much... I really like this concept, but I don't know how practical it is. Because I just finally found a stupid frickin' village, and there's not going to be any villagers around. And there's like 2 buildings, so this isn't even a full village. I mean, yay, I found books, which is great. Oh, it gives me a full bookcase? That's pretty sweet. Well, that's actually a little exciting. Or bookshelf, whatever. But, oh, man. And that was probably the one villager that I'm going to find. Especially since they had all night to wander around. Since they spawned. Oh, man. That's aggravating to no end. How are you even supposed to stand a chance? That guy murdered me in like, or was annihilating me in like 2 hits. And this soul urn thing doesn't freeze him. It did for a second. But I would have found 1 villager. That's not even enough to breed. Oh my god. That is insanely frustrating. I find 1 village and it's not even a village, it's 2 houses. And then the 1 villager, I mean, I guess at least it was only 1 villager. There might have been 2, but clearly it's not around anymore. But that's the worst. That is just the worst. I don't even have words. I do not have words. Ugh. Man. How's a person even supposed to stand a chance at finding a village? This is gonna take for freaking ever. Not to mention that, like, I only get plains biomes every so small amount. And my luck has just been absolutely rotten as far as that goes. Can't find plains biomes to save my skin. Or to save my sanity at this point. Got that 1 village. It's not even worth doing anything in because I have wheat. I have plenty of wheat. I don't need to collect the seeds. So what? Do I just keep going in the nether? Keep popping out, looking around, see if there's a plains biome. If there isn't, skedaddle? That doesn't feel like it. It has not felt as if that is any faster than going over land. It's just, oh man, that's depressing. So depressing. Wolfie tried to tame a wolf. Oh, poo. All right, well that's worth something. Get some free dog poo. Ugh. Yeah, I just don't know. This is starting to wear me out. But I can't progress until I find a village to trade. I am incapable of making further progression. Sure, I can make buildings and stuff, and I can do that sort of thing, but I legitimately cannot go to the next stage of the game until I find that. And this has taken... I think I've been playing for about 3 hours today alone. And, like, I can't even find plains biomes. The ones I find are tiny, teeny tiny. Itty bitty, you might say. Same thing with deserts. I found temples in deserts, but no villages. And I found how many villages back towards spawn? I think 3 or 4 abandoned villages. And it's getting a bit frustrating. Might have to take a break from this for today. Or at least for now. Not sure. It's just, the search has not been profitable. I mean, I got some bookshelves, so that's nice. I need, like, 8 more to actually get full capacity, but my enchantments can at least do a little bit of something, so I can put my experience into my armor, which will be nice. Man, another one of those biomes. Well, that was a fun little extravaganza. I had a brief encounter with a zombie villager, and then 2 buildings with some bookshelves. I actually might consider heading back home to drop those off, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll check back in with ya at the next exciting encounter. Cheers. Well, I decided to journey back to my base to do some enchanting since we had these bookshelves. I'm not quite sure what I want to put it on first. I was thinking some armor, but that's seen better days. But I guess it would protect me more. So I'll go ahead and do that. So let's see what we can get here. A level 3. Looks like that's about the maximum I can do. So we'll go for it. Projectile protection is not too bad. Pants next. Also projectile protection. So that'll help from skellies, which is pretty good. Go ahead and do the boots. Jeez, apparently that's all I'm gonna get. But whatever, right? Buddy, that projectile protection. Alright, let's try the sword. I really would have thought I could have gotten higher stuff. Maybe it needs the altar or whatever the next one is. Efficiency's pretty good. Same there. And let's do a fresh diamond pickaxe and we'll enchant that. Okay, so we meander on over here. And just pop them in. Boop. Unbreaking. Not bad. Alright, well, that's what I have for enchanting. I think I might try to make some more soul urns, since clearly I'm going to need an army of them to have any chance of curing zombie villagers I come across. And then I'm going to head back out into the fray, still trying to find another village. I'll see you later. Welcome back. I just had a battle with some witches, with which I didn't do so hot, but I was able to just barely make it. And so, as you can see, I've continued exploring. Right now, not seeing a whole bunch in the way of productivity, but found a swamp, decided to explore it, found this place, and now I'm gonna hole up for the night. And at least I've gotten another brewing station, I guess. So that's a little something something. Got some witch's warts, it's pretty good. And I'll see you in a bit. So, with me surviving the night, I just had to take a quick break. I think I'm going to cut this episode here. We've had an okay amount of progress, you know. I found another brewing stand, got some witch's wort, and got a couple enchantment stone and whatnot. Unfortunately, the one village we found hasn't been beneficial, but the journey will continue from here. I'm gonna head west, I think, from this point. Circle back towards the nether portal that I opened. It's about that way, because I circled around the mountains there. Anyway, so that's my current thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Toodaloo.